The 12th Annual Manufacturing Summit was held on Tuesday, May 9th. This event showcases the growth and development of the manufacturing industry in the Waterloo region. This event brings together industry experts and their leaders to talk about the past, present, and future of the industry. Here are some of the highlights from the conference.
So we're here to talk about advanced manufacturing, and I think that's pretty timely. Like many of you, I read last week that Geoffrey Hinton, the godfather of artificial intelligence and one of the foundational technologies to advancing manufacturing, said that he regrets his life's work and that he sees the writing on the wall for artificial intelligence and the existential threat it poses to humanity. So I just want to say, Ian, if this is it, and if by this time next year we're all working for the robots, thanks for a great party. Today's focus on advanced manufacturing is extremely important to Ontario's economy. And that's not in the sense, as we all know, of Waterloo versus London or Hamilton versus Ottawa. It's more in the sense of Ontario versus Ohio, Ontario versus Tennessee, or even more foundationally, North America and our democratic friends and allies as a driving force for economic prosperity and human rights around the world. I think it's clear now that the Democratic West invested too little time and too little resource into advanced manufacturing in recent decades. That means too little time and resource and attention in you, those of you who create the jobs. Western nations were seduced by the profits at the beginning and the end of the supply chain in advanced manufacturing, weren't they? The profits in invention and research and the profits in product sales, but the bits in the middle are areas that we've hollowed out in North America to some degree, and you all are here in a way to say, we're going to reverse that trend and we're going to be a manufacturing leader again. And I think that's very important for the national interest, to put North America back in supply chains globally around the world and prevent us from being at the whim of choke points like we saw during the pandemic.
You are a central component designer, engineer, manufacturer for companies like Brose, BMW, Ford, Bosch, and you're part of the effort to make lighter, more fuel-efficient vehicles.
Talking about the planet, I mean, we have set our very ambitious targets, which is that we are going to reduce our CO2 footprint by 46.2% by 2030 compared to 2019. And this is one thing we really have to walk our talk. Right? There's no excuse. We have to follow and we have to meet this target. And of course, everything happens only because we have incredible employees, and that's why we also focus on our people. I mean, they have their ideas. They are manufacturing. They have new ideas for innovations, and that's why we have to respect them.
The focus on lighter, more fuel-efficient vehicles, it's good for business too, isn't it?
Absolutely. Our basis for our success is probably that our business model is completely independent from the combustion engine, completely. And since we don't have to change our business model, we can fully focus on shaping the future, which is really. And we want to play a leading role in the transformation of our industry into a CO2 neutral manufacturing. This is definitely what we have to do.
And since day one, our government has been hard at work. Our government has been working hard creating the conditions and the environment for companies of all sizes to grow and create good jobs. Folks, I always say, if government starts creating jobs, we're all in deep trouble. But we create the environment and the climate for companies to come here and open up. 445,000 people last year called Ontario home. We're the fastest growing region in North America. We're leading economic growth and job creation in North America. because of our great team and each and every one of you. When I say our team, I talk Team Ontario. I don't talk about the government team, but it's each and every one of you investing, having confidence in the government, knowing this is a business-friendly government that will make sure that we're always there supporting each and every one of you by reducing the cost of doing business.
Waterloo's manufacturing industry is the largest single industry in the region, accounting for 18% of all jobs in the area, and is the fourth largest manufacturing center in Canada, and it will only continue to grow from here. I'm Andrew Wood, your region this week.